Hi there, thanks for joining me. My name is Teebor and we're still exploring the Cliff's Edge Hotel and we've found Vault 118 underneath. We're going to try and jack in and see if we can get it open.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Pardon me?
Why do you need a detective?
Well, there's been a suspicious death in the hotel. We need someone to investigate. Are you the detective we sent for?
Okay, I guess I am.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Okay. Wait for the bridge, stupid dog.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster.
Card dog, mate, take things seriously. Okay.
At the crime scene again? Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
Okay, Maxwell, lead on. I'll have your jumpsuit, thank you very much. Everything's labelled as stealing.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene. Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry. What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives. Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect? I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing
Please,
worse
if
than
I
a
may.
murder. That's what this is to you?
Have your attention?
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Protect and serve.
Have a look at the crime scene already we discussed your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Ooh, okay. Search the crime scene for clues. Well,
Is
that's
this
a clue.
blood? Nice.
Ignores 30% of target's damage and energy resistance. Cool. Pretty sure that's
Baseball bat.
evidence.
What is this doing here? Red paint?
Is this all a game?
This isn't blood. It's red paint.
This is a very strange vault.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
To discuss the findings. Okay.
Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Okay.
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
That's not blood around the body. It's red paint.
Mr. Santiago would definitely have red paint. But surely he wouldn't have... Would he? This is just terrible, Detective. Was there anything else?
Okay.
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Oh, actually, I should have taken this over to chat about the victim just
Was
briefly.
there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died. And then who had the means and motive to kill him? Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the
Oh,
victim.
wrong option.
Ezra Parker.
Right.
It was his...
Yeah, get on with it.
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Okay.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Right, okay, he doesn't want to talk to me. This would be the kitchen. He doesn't want to talk to me either. The Overseer. Up here doesn't look anywhere near as clean and tidy as downstairs. And he doesn't want to talk to me either. I would wonder why you are actually growing food when robo-brains, I don't think, need food. Ooh.
Why'd you do it? He deserved better than
You
that.
think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You're gonna tell me that's
It
nothing?
wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best
But now the
girl.
law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by
Oh,
tomorrow.
I want to believe you, I do, but never let us go.
We'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach. Well, now.
Going to the beach. You're a robot in a vault.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Okay.
Well, this is where that bat came from.
Obviously. Anything look like evidence in here? I do have to wonder why they have beds and such.
questions about the case?
No, you're alright. Lots of interesting stuff to steal. Unfortunately, it would all be stealing. I don't want to start a fight with a legendary Protectron, as it could get a little bit messy. Right, so where was she going when she said the beach? Ah, what's this? Overseer's key. That's going to be helpful. Interesting. Everything in here I can take. So, I will. It is not bolted down, it's a mine. Yeah, this vault is very, very posh. Study hard for America, for your overseer. Lots and lots of stuff to steal. Nothing really useful to me. So that's the room where it happened. That's where I was walking a minute ago.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something? Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
Did you have any thoughts on the case?
I'm afraid not, Detective. Perhaps you'd better speak with Maxwell for that. Looking for a gift to bring back to that special someone?
Nope, I'm not interested in bartering.
Perhaps another time.
If I can't steal it, it's not worth having. There's a normal Protectron. That's the entry hall. I kind of like this place. Where is this Santiago guy? Didn't do you much good, did it, being in here, mate? Oh, a little bit of a glitch down there. It's weird that some stuff is lootable and some stuff isn't. Is it weird that I'm more interested in looting stuff than actually trying to solve this? Come on, guy, get off there. So, what are your instructions? To test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy. Fine conditions, okay. Functions as a luxury hotel to attract necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning a test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Interesting. One each function as ultra elite hotel. Yeah, we already read that bit. Upon activation, the secondary wing of the vault should be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. The results to be determined after sealing. Ultra elite. What? Subject group not to number more than 10 shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff, to the extent that is possible. The Working class should begin numbering 300. Should be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited. Vault tech staff shall be restricted to the overseer and key research members. All other security services and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff. Okay. One is subject testing group A, so that's the rich people, is apparently a researcher in General Atomics. Okay. Some sort of him and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, the best chance to outlast the war is to be converted into robots. Okay. Received the activation notice from Vault Tech to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. I realised today that I'd become the test subject instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich arseholes. It's just me trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault Tech won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the room. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds
Okay.
like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Now we need to investigate somebody else. So we still need to go and find this Santiago guy.
Absolutely inspiring.
What are you doing in here? You nut job.
Well, if it isn't the long arm of the law, tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does a cruel news call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is the sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world.
Where are you going?
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
Wow.
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 13. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
In a way, it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. Art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation.
Okay, Mr. Art Guy, where are we going now?
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my
Got it
time.
in one. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. The series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? Huh?
Where are we going now then, Santiago? I'm pretty sure I can guess where we're going now, Santiago, but I'll keep following you. Okay.
My fellow connoisseur.
Why did he just not come down those stairs?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about
No,
that?
actually. Ezra borrowed my last can. Now I can't find it.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can in the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda.
Our
Why her?
Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see this water veil from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't
So
you?
what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty.
Yeah, I agree, Dogmeat.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
Okay, let's go find this, Juliet.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear
No.
that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another gold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical study.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not...
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lap? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun there.
I'm going to... Did you mean something?
What's going on here?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about
Well,
that.
I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. She found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my head. Really. I tried to let her handle all the money stuff. Was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime. Was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say. Something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Yeah, I'm not interested in your research at the moment.
Detective, did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I'm thinking I might accuse her, actually. Let's do
I
it.
think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Let's see now.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops
Then
here.
let us end this.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. Thank you very much. Did I just defeat Ezra? Hello, Maxwell.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Thank you very much, Maxwell. Okay, now what? Right, that looks like it then. So that's 118. That's the mystery of 118. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a walk around and just see if there's anything else worth having in here. And we'll catch up later, probably when I get back to Far Harbour. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.